Hi everyone. Okay, so today's video is just an off-the-cuff video, and it's mostly just to share and be honest and real with you guys. Today I have felt rubbish, proper rubbish, and not for any particular reason. Nothing I can really sort of pinpoint. I wasn't necessarily thinking about losing Ross or anything like that. I've just felt like I just couldn't function today. Like I couldn't get any of my act together, haven't been able to do sort of organise my thoughts properly, got lots to do, couldn't really sort of make any kind of order or sense of it. And so I just wanted to sort of be honest about that, to just kind of showcase that everybody feels like that, and that especially when you're grieving, sometimes it can just feel like a minefield, and that it doesn't necessarily have any rhyme or reason. And this morning I felt fine when I got up, and then suddenly I just felt like that. And I've been wading through it all day and speaking to a few people that have helped, but ultimately I'm not really a person who finds that necessarily helpful, like offloading on other people, even when those people obviously care and want to help and stuff. It's not really, you can't really help somebody with their own head. You can be lovely and supportive, but ultimately it has to come down to me to sort my own head out, and same with you guys. And that's kind of why I'm talking about it, because I feel okay now. I feel a lot better than I did, and I feel like I've kind of come out the other side of the funk, and that's largely down to just going, okay, enough, and just breathe and do what you need to do and focus on something else. And I've been watching some comedy and listening to some debates on the Young Turks on YouTube, and just kind of doing other stuff and keep myself a bit busier this afternoon. And actually that's kind of pulled me out of it and made me feel a bit better. And just focusing on gratitude, which is huge for me, and always sort of makes me feel a bit better when I start going, actually there's lots of good stuff happening, there's this, there's that, whatever. And I know that might seem like just, I don't know, maybe the distraction thing, maybe people think that doesn't, like, that's like just avoiding an issue. But I think when there's such a lot to get through, such a minefield in terms of grief, or if it's depression or anxiety or whatever you guys are going through, it sometimes you have to use those tools that you've got in your locker, and sometimes distraction is a good thing. But mostly for me today, there was no rhyme or reason for it. It was just a low. It was just an emotional, a heightened emotion sort of feeling. And I've pulled myself through it, which is a good thing. And so I just wanted to sort of say to you guys, like, everything that you feel, all of that stuff, even when you're low and feeling rubbish, it will change. It will change. You will pass through it. Something good will happen. Something nice will be around the corner. You won't feel like that forever. And the reason I share when I don't feel good is not to wallow in it, because I won't be talking about this all day, because that would bring me back into that space. But just to be honest, so that you don't think that just because you see me good most of the time, because largely I am good most of the time, there are times when I hit a brick wall as well, just like everybody else. So I just wanted to be real about it, and let you know that it's okay to have days like that. And sometimes they sneak up on you and you don't even see them coming, and there doesn't seem to be any reason for it. And I promise I don't need your sympathy or the stuff below this. That's not what this is about. Like I said earlier, even the closest people to you, even the people you love the most, when they're not in your head, so they can't really do anything about it. So I'm not really about using other people as a crutch to make me feel happy, because it won't do anything. That doesn't last. So you have to work it out in your own head. So I don't, this isn't to kind of for sympathy or anything like that. This is just to be honest, and so that some of you guys can maybe feel let off the hook a little bit and go, oh, okay, so even that Geordie bird on there on that screen, she feels rubbish sometimes, and she manages to work it out, and you can too, because I ain't not special. I just keep trying and keep getting up and trying to be positive and grateful. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I'll speak to you all soon.